Today's reading is 1 Samuel chapter 22. Chapter 22. David therefore departed there, and escaped to the cave Adullam. And when his brothers and all his father's house heard it, they went down thither to him, and every one that was in distress, and every one that was in debt, and every one that was discontented, gathered themselves to him, and he became a captain over them. And there were with him about 400 men. And David went there to Mizpah of Moab, and he said to the king of Moab, Let my father and my mother, I pray you, come forth, and be with you, till I know what God will do for me. And he brought them before the king of Moab, and they dwelled with him all the while that David was in the hold. And the prophet Gad said to David, Abide not in the hold, depart and get you into the land of Judah. Then David departed and came into the forest of Haraz. When Saul heard that David was discovered, and the men that were with him, and Saul stayed in Gibeon under a tree in Ramah, having a spear in his hand, and all the servants were standing about him. And Saul said to his servants that stood about him, Hear now, you Benjaminites. Will the son of Jesse give every one of you fields and vineyards, and make you all captains of thousands and captains of hundreds? That all of you have conspired against me, and there is none that shows me that my son has made a league with the son of Jesse. And there is none of you that is sorry for me, or shows to me that my son has stirred up my servant against me, to lie in wait as at this day. Then answered Doeg the Edomite, which was set over the servants of Saul, and said, I saw the son of Jesse coming to Moab, coming to Nob, to Ahimelech the son of Ahitub. And he inquired of the Lord for him, and gave him victuals, and gave him the sword of Goliath the Philistine. Then the king sent to call Ahimelech the priest, the son of Ahitub, and all his father's house, the priests that were in Nob, and they came all of them to the king. And Saul said, Hear now, ye son of Ahitub. And he answered, Here I am, my lord. And Saul said to him, Why have you conspired against me, you and the son of Jesse, in that you have given him bread and a sword, and have inquired of God for him, that he should rise against me to lie in wait as at this day? Then Ahimelech answered the king and said, And who is so faithful among all your servants as David, which is the king's son-in-law, and goes at your bidding, and is honourable in your house? Did I then begin to inquire of God for him, be it far from me? Let not the king impute anything to a servant, nor to all the house of my father. But your servant knew nothing of all this, less or more. And the king said, You shall surely die, Ahimelech, you, and all your father's house. And the king said to the footmen that stood about him, Turn and slay the priests of the Lord, because their hand also is with David, and because they knew when he fled, and did not show it to me. But the servants of the king will not put forth their hand fall on the priests of the Lord. And the king said to Doeg, Turn you and fall on the priests. And Doeg the Edomite turned, and he fell on the priests, and slew on that day 75 persons that did wear a linen ephod. And Nob, the city of the priests, smote he with the edge of the sword, both men and women, children and sucklings and oxen and asses and sheep, with the edge of the sword. And one of the sons of Ahimelech, the son of Ahitub, named Abiathar, escaped and fled after David. And Abiathar showed David that Saul had slain the Lord's priest. And David said to Abiathar, I knew that day, when Doeg the Edomite was there, that he should surely tell Saul, I have occasioned the death of all the persons of your father's house. Abide you with me, fear not. For he that seeks my life seeks your life, but with me ye shall be in safeguard. This is the word of the Lord. Amen.